Okay, maybe you can hear that. I put in drive. Give it a little bit of acceleration. Hopefully you can hear that. Okay, I'm underneath the Jeep looking around. I wanted to see how this bushing was. Here's the front differential. There's a bushing right here. That if it's worn out, it can make a knocking sound, but that looks okay. Checked out the motor mounts, and they look good. While I was under here, I did see that the alternator there, whoever put that on last, they didn't put the alternator, that bottom mounting bolt, into the alternator, so I'm gonna have to fix that. I've been driving this for around 4 years and haven't any problems, but recently the belt has been whining, as you probably heard. But I don't think that's not what's causing it. So I'm gonna get back in the Jeep, start it up, and crawl back under and look around a little more. Alright, you probably weren't able to hear that. I wasn't able to accelerate the engine, but I think I found what the problem is. The exhaust pipe here, the hanger support here is broken. The weld is broken there. It was broken right before the weld. And that there's a support right here. So what's happening is this exhaust pipe is resting on the and it's still kind of hot. It's resting on the this cross member that holds up the transmission, so I think that's where the rattling's coming from, or the knocking. So I'm not able to weld this. I don't have a welder, and I probably wouldn't be able to do it anyway. So what I'm going to do is try to find some kind of temporary fix for this until I can get it permanently fixed. Okay, so I've looked under there trying to find a way to rehang that pipe, and there's nothing to hang it to. So what I've got here is called KO liner or KO wool. You pick this stuff up at on eBay, and this is a kind of material that you would use in a kiln, like the walls of a kiln. So this can withstand up to at least 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, if not more. I'm sure more. So that's not going to be a problem with this tailpipe here. This stuff is pretty thick. You can also tear it if you need it to be thinner. You can cut it with scissors. So I'm going to just wedge this under there and see how it works. All right, let me show you where I'm at now. So we got the muffler, catalytic converter, and right before the converter is where I'm having a problem at. It's where the pipe is hitting. This cross member is just laying on it. So I've jacked it up so I can use two hands to work here. Could probably go a little higher, but for now, just to test this, I'm gonna go with the space we have here. Cut out a piece of this KO liner. This is just under a ½ inch. This is, I believe this was an inch. So I just tore, half of this to get what we have here. So I'm going to slide this under. Just going to slide it so I can get a good view of this here. I'm not going to be able to do this with one hand, but let me show you from this side. What I'll be doing is just sliding it. I'll have to pinch it down a little more and just slide it underneath. Maybe I can, yeah, I'm going to use two hands for this and I'll get back with you. Okay, there we go. All right, here's another look. All right, so hopefully this will work until I can get the hanger replaced or resoldered. Really, where the hanger was at and the way it was hanging the pipe, it wasn't hanging it much off of the support here. Anyway, it was probably about 1/8 of an inch. I don't think my exhaust pipe is dropped, so I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I've also looked for another place to try to put a clamp and raise the exhaust pipe off, but there's no place that I can find to do that, so yeah, hopefully this will temporarily work out for me till I can get something permanently done. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a test drive and see how this is going to work. Alright, first drive after putting that KO wall liner in there. Everything is great. No more rattle, clunk. When I accelerate, no more roaring and idling. It stops. So that did it, at least temporarily, until I could get that hanger re-welded. Yeah, I'm happy that it's not any kind of engine damage or anything worse than what it was. So hope the video's been helpful, guys. Till next time, have a great day. Take care.